Last time on this DIY free Colonial Dollhouse reno, I completed the exterior makeover and transformed this dollhouse from dated to dramatic. I'll link the playlist above and below so you can catch up on all of the satisfying changes. Today we are moving to our first room makeover on a budget up on the deck. This deck space had some weird railings, and if this was real sized, someone would definitely fall through to their death. Instead of replacing the railings, we used scrap wood to turn them into walls. I used wood filler and caulk to fill any gaps and painted them the same green as the exterior. For the floor, I used some scrap board and cut it down to size. I wanted to make the floor semi-removable in case the wiring underneath ever needs adjusted. I used the same peel and stick tiles from the roof for the floor. I cut them into smaller tiles, glued them down into a basic grid pattern, and then used pre-mixed grout to fill the gaps. I painted the back with a layer of paint to prevent the board from warping. I followed the same method for the deck door as I did for the front door in the last video. I cut thin boards into my door pieces, used wood glue and binder clips to adhere them. I stained them, and then I made hinges with scrap leather. This door was so much easier to do than the front door because I didn't do all of the little tiny windows. I picked up this trim from Home Depot, which is way cheaper than dollhouse trim. I used my miter shears to cut the trim to size and then painted it black to match the window trim. We definitely needed a little solo stove for the deck because you can't have a fire pit on the roof. Rob used a free file and 3D printed this for me. I spray painted it a metallic silver. I wanted the solo stove to flicker like a real fire, so I got a pack of tea lights. I used a piece of copy paper and glued dried pieces of Model Magic to the top with tacky glue. Then I painted it black and added glitter paint to the coals and flame. For a finishing touch, I added some firewood, which are just sticks from outside. Rob also printed me these Adirondack chairs. These are a free file as well, and I'll include links to them in the description box below. I wanted them to look like wood and match the stain of the doors, so I spray painted them a beige as a base and applied the stain right on top. I sealed it with a clear sealant so the stain wouldn't rub off. The deck was looking a little empty, so I took this cabinet. I sanded it and painted it with chalk paint. Do you recognize what these containers are from? They are old film canisters. I took 2 of these and some other miscellaneous lids and turned them into planters. I covered the film canisters with twine to look like woven baskets and add more warmth and texture to the deck. Then I filled them with faux florals. The other lids I sprayed with a stone spray to add texture, then I followed it up with a beige color. I filled these with faux moss. I mixed brown acrylic paint with glossy Mod Podge to create some hot beverages. Here is the before of the deck space. It is a total blank canvas, and here is the after. The after is modern, it's cozy, it's warm, it's inviting. Plus, we were able to do this deck makeover on a budget. I want to say for maybe $5 or $10 because most everything was repurposed or I got secondhand. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite part of this deck makeover is and what room you think I should do next. Bye!